Because other people are never, ever the cause of our feelings. They may be the stimulus for your feelings, but they are not the cause. We'll get to what the real cause is. But when you go to someone and say, it makes me feel, they immediately take that on. That's a lot of weight for someone to carry, that they're carrying all of your feelings. It's also a lot of your own personal power to give up. Because now you've said someone else is in control of you. Do you enjoy being a slave? So if we went to Fred, George, and at this point it might be Conan.
Yeah.
If we went to Conan and said, when I see you drink, I really feel sad. And then there'd be a second part to put onto that. And that would be, what is the cause of that sadness? Because it's not him. And it's not what he's doing. What he's doing is a stimulus for what causes our feelings. What really causes our feelings is our needs. When our needs are met, we're happy. When our needs are not met, we're not happy.
But what about something like love, which can be higher than needs and often can be involved in alcoholic situations? You love someone, you care about them, and so that's why it hurts you, because you care about them like you care about yourself.
In nonviolent communication, we consider love to be a need and not a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone says, I feel love, it's not really a feeling word.
Mm-hmm.
So in those situations, it is the same thing. If your need for love is not met, chances are you're not going to be very happy. But when your need for love is met, generally there's a big celebration and it involves lots of champagne. So does that sort of...
Yeah, it's not like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's
and it is wider. A hierarchy of needs. I think love is. I think it's probably one of the top ones up there. With autonomy and spirituality. A lot of these, kind of inner needs. That once you jump past food, shelter, safety, there's this sort of set of needs. I wouldn't sort of take Maslow's hierarchy and add lots of more words. Because what we don't have is a good, we don't have a good language or vocabulary of needs. We don't have a good literacy of feelings and needs. So I want to go back to this little step about how needs are the cause of our feelings and how this works. And the example I want to give to you is a dashboard. I took this out of a book called Being Genuine, written by a guy named Thomas Jansenberg, who in his book, which is a book about nonviolent communication, he uses this analogy, which just works for me. On your car, assuming you all have one, or at least have been in one, you'll see that on the dashboard there's all these lights and gadgets and levers. And when your car needs something, be it gas, it needs to cool down, there's a little light goes on. Our feelings do exactly the same thing for us. They're the little lights going on.